Okay, so I'm a little bit behind on this, but squads recently changed the US Army Factions Grenadier kit. Whereas before you had an M203 underslung grenade launcher on your M4 with an ACOG magnified optic, now the kit has a standalone M320 grenade launcher, and the kit's carbine has been changed to have a red dot sight, M68 CCO, instead of an ACOG optic. So in today's video, I wanted to showcase this kit change with some gameplay that I played, but before we jump in, let's cover some quick techniques that I like to use to maximize the potential of grenade launchers, which I think will be helpful to you all. So I've talked about these techniques before, but repetition is key to getting these skills down. So definitely take a moment to revisit these techniques if you haven't used them in a while. So first, range finding is key. To do this, first you're going to look at your target. So let's pretend we have enemies that are right on that ridge line over there that are currently engaging us and we need to shoot back. The first step to ranging that enemy is to first identify a terrain feature near it. So we're going to identify these rock formations as that main terrain feature we're going to use as a reference point. Then we're going to switch to our map and find that terrain feature. So you can see that those rocks in front of me are right here on the map. That's where the enemy is standing. And because the game gives us our personal location for free, we can then use this estimated enemy location to use the grid squares on the map to range find. So we have the key for what distance each grid square represents here on the lower right corner of the map. And I'm going to use these 100-meter grid squares to just roughly ballpark how far away it is. So that's 100 meters. It's going to look approximately 1, 2. So this is going to be just under 200 meters away. And this initial estimate is what you're going to set your initial sight 0 to. And because my estimate was that this target is just under 200 meters, I'm going to aim low and fire my first shot. And that was way better than I thought it would be. Using this technique, your initial shot will typically be reasonably on target. Oftentimes it will be a little bit off, so let's pretend that we aim directly on and the shot goes a little high. Honestly, a little bit acceptable, but let's pretend that went high. It's really important in this process to not forget what your point of aim was. I am aiming with my reticle directly at the center of that rock face, and say that my shot was a little bit high, I would be able to adjust my hold based off of that previous point of aim to make sure my next shot is on target. This basic technique for range finding is your bread and butter for making sure you can land a hit with your grenade launcher by your second shot, third shot at most, and your first shot if you're kind of lucky with me. And the more you do it, the better you will become, and the less you will have to rely on this cumbersome map range finding technique as you gain a better feel for the trajectory of the 40mm rounds. This technique obviously becomes way easier with the FTL marker because you will be able to see exactly where you're looking at on the map, and it becomes trivial with the SL marker as I have here because on the lower edge of the screen you can see it gives you a range to the nearest tens of meters. Practice the skill, and you'll be able to use the GL as more than just a close-range cheap shot noob tube, and actually use it to help your squad solve tactical problems that you would face at mid to longer ranges, or would otherwise be difficult to take care of with just rifle fire and hand grenades. I hope that's helpful. With that, let's dive into the gameplay. So we're going to try out some live commentary as I'm playing, so it's not going to be as smooth, but hopefully it's still very entertaining and insightful. Let's hop in the command squad with MVP Trizzler, see how it goes. Hey, what's up, guys? Gonna play some Grenadier today. So let's just take a look at the map, even though we're not squad leading. Defense point is Old Train Station, which is point number 4. So we have the mid cap, and we have an attack on Bay Comet East, which is the enemy 5th, which is the 5th point, enemy's 3rd point. My squad is currently defending against close infantry contact, so we're gonna go ahead and spawn in and see what we can do to help them out. Get oriented here, looking northwest. Hey, do we have enemies close by? Okay, enemies to the west, they said.
Close, close. Get this guy, get this guy.
Yep.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I got him. Nice.
Nice. So they know where the radio is. Alright, so radio's right here.
We don't have time for that right now. Just keep defending it.
Yep. Enemy's close to the west here. Alright, so I'm gonna run back, get into a covered and concealed position because I don't want to be standing out in the open. Commander is dead. That's an enemy grenade. Whew. Alright, so that's an enemy that's right there. Alright, so I'm gonna give up because the hab is up. We need a respawn, get back in the fight to defend that radio. Commander wants us to dig it down. We have 6 seconds to load in. We got squad 6 lead. He doesn't have a shovel though, so he's not gonna be able to do anything. Alright, let's So I'm gonna get some smokes out with my GL here. Make sure we have lots of concealment when we try and get this radio down. We have a combat NG on it. I'm laying down a smoke screen for you on the radio, or at least trying to.
Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
Enemies close southwest on the radio.
Copy, me radio.
Just dig it. Everyone that's around me, dig it.
Hey, dig it. I'm covering you right now. Dig it.
Copy.
If we don't salvage this radio,
So I'm just gonna hold
We have
here.
to get this radio.
I'm gonna maintain dispersion because fucking hell, dude, that guy walked up. Guys, they're coming through the smoke close.
Yep, just stay full auto, and cover this guy that's digging, or get one more guy digging it.
Yeah, I'm covering him right now. I'm on his sick.
Gonna try to spawn rally run back down there.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking. I don't want to check my map because I want to maintain my awareness of what's directly in front of me. Drop that dude. Another one southwest. He's walking up on you. Alright, so it looks like this dude's got it. Got the radio. Hopefully, we just need to keep him alive and prevent the enemy from killing him. I'm gonna lay down another smoke screen here. I'm laying down another smoke screen. Stand by.
Yeah, good job, boys.
Good shit, guys. Good shit. Alright, mission accomplished. That radio is now saved. We won't lose 20 tickets. We have 176 of them. Roger that, shifting east. Okay, and there, you know, our squad leader slash commander's telling us to shift east. And giving them that vocal acknowledgement does wonders. It goes a long way towards helping the squad leader manage his dudes. And it looks like after we dug that down, Squad 7 lead immediately placed a new one closer to Old Train Station. Good coordination and command comms there. I'm going to go ahead and change mag, do a tactical reload to ensure I have a full magazine in case we take any contact. Commander, I wish commanders did not double as squad leaders in this game. Devs are purportedly working on it, you know, working on an overhaul. I want to see that soon. Probably it'll come after the planned UE5 engine update. Excited to see what they have, but you know, ideally the commander is someone who can be a dedicated commander with plenty of tools to enable a fun gameplay experience. So anyways, for now, commanders are relegated to just being, you know, squad leaders with JTAC capabilities to call in airstrikes and FO capabilities to call in artillery strikes. Alright, so we're squad 7. I'm just gonna look at my map here. We are in a bit of a lull in the combat against the defense point. Bravo team here is all arrayed up on the west, which is awesome. I'm gonna go and join them, get online, because it looks like most of the enemy offensive is coming in from the west side. We got our medic, who just went down here south of our rally, so there must be enemies in that vicinity coming in from the northwest. So I'm gonna join D-Bears, who is our lat, you can see on the map there, in anticipation of that coming offensive. Yep, and looks like our combat engine just went down. Bravo team lead. So I'm gonna take a look there.
It's like 2 guys by Bravo.
Roger that. Gonna look at the range using the map. It looks to be just under 100 meters. So the range to 100. I don't see bad guys here.
We're spawning on Hab and rearm.
Hey, legit, how close were they to your pause? Oh, fuck, I just got head sniped. That's why you don't. That's why you can't just sit there with your head sticking out for an extended period. That was stupid of me for doing that, and I honestly deserve that death. So there were enemies south of my pause here.
MI8 northwest of
They're
our
around
hab, and the old
H831 in
train
that forest, pushing
looks like
close
it's
to the
coming
hab
in
now. They're
Is
also,
that radio?
yeah, big, probably a full squad pushing it from the west. Hey, Trizzler, looks like we have a full enemy infantry squad coming in from the west around Bravo Observe. So we should set up,
that.
yeah, we should get our guns oriented that way so the hab doesn't get proxied.
Yeah, everybody in my squad, you heard the man. Let's get everybody looking dagger.
Legit.
And I don't want to backseat squad lead, but passing that information up, offering recommendations for what to do, very useful, especially for a commander. If you know, this guy seems like he's actually worried about coordinating the team, so having that little bit of initiative among the squad members is very good. So I'm gonna use legit this Bravo team guy ahead of me as recon. If he dies, I know that's where the enemy is. As long as he's up, I'm gonna follow him.
They're giving up.
Man, and this is my first time trying to like live commentate as I'm playing, and that I haven't been playing as well. I think I've gotten popped. Oh shit! Yep. See, I'm about to die here because I'm talking as I'm playing. So please understand, my gameplay is gonna suffer. In the name of providing you guys with some engaging new content. I hope this works out. And please let me know what you guys think of this new format in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And now that I've given you my whole spiel, let's dive back into this fight.
They have a possible hab on my
So we definitely hit. This is where I died earlier, so I'm not going to be as stupid as before.
Definitely a fob over there.
Alright, so that's an enemy there. Friendly hat just died. I'm going to dive in, do something risky.
Pick them up as they come.
Okay, I'm going to hold in this
They have
bush.
emplacement, so there's definitely
You
a
have
fob.
to bush Wookiee in this game, especially after ICO. That's just how you win. But even before ICO, I think people forget this. Like, people were so precise and lethal with their shooting. Concealment was king. So I guess that dude that killed our hat to the south here is dead. And our medic is nearby. He looks like he's working on the other medic, so they'll take care of him. I'm going to go ahead and move up to help the rest of our teammates up ahead here. They're getting our combat NG up. They're clustered, so I'm going to separate a little bit to the south. I'm going to peek over this ridge, make sure there's nobody sneaking up close. There's smoke here. And that's an enemy AA gun that you just heard to the west. Okay, I'm going to pull out my binos, take a look at those
we're getting
rocks.
fucked up by a MG bunker nest around G8.
That's not an AA gun, that's like a Tiger or something. Oh, that's the AA gun. There we go. We have an AA gun somewhere to our south. Oh, I see it. Now, I'm probably not going to kill this dude. I should switch to my GL, to be honest. My guess is he's like 150 meters out. I'm going to range to 100, aim a little high. Tree burst. The tree is like a nice, long, vertical surface, so even if you don't range perfectly, as long as it impacts against that tree, it's going to do some damage. See, right there? That was probably a good hit against any infantry nearby. I'm going to do one more, just for good measure. Alright, perfect shot that I'm happy with. I'm going to take out my binos, see if I can get a closer look, check my surroundings. We got Bravo team lead down.
MG nest is looking
Not
right
sure
at
who
this
killed him.
hill.
I'm going to trust my teammates there. People always say not to trust your teammates, but you gotta do it in this game. That looks like an emplaced AA gun, not a... Okay. So they do have a rep station, AA gun and stuff over there. Hey, can I... legit, can you pass me FTL, please? I have eyes on an enemy AA emplacement and fucking repair station.
Screaming toast, I'm coming to you if you can green me up.
Trizzler, on my Bravo Observe, we have a rep station and an AA emplacement, so that means there's a radio... Oh, actually, we have a hab mark. I bet the radio is where Bravo mark is here inside this house.
Copy.
Yeah, they're all a lot of infantry west in that big red circle, which is true.
Do you want us staying on the defensive? Yep, roger that, we'll do.
Yeah, keep holding the defense mark for now until we get some more openings to the north from Squad 6.
Sounds good. Alright, so squad leader wants us to stay defensive, so we're not going to push out and overextend and die.
Closer, I'll let you guys move up and
We might want a better spread here. Copy that. Now that's like a Tiger or an MG emplacement or something to the west here.
God damn it.
They have, oh, that's a bunker. So, let's see if I can hit that with the GL. That's a perfect target for a GL. I want to,
Mark on them.
okay, mark 150 is like a good ballpark. Starting range for estimating my shots is 150. Let's see how that lands.
Yep. Copy.
Oh, that was on it. So I'm gonna aim a little bit higher, hopefully get something inside the bunker. Alright, I'm happy with that shot. So whoever, if anybody was sitting in that gun, they are now down. And if that thing shoots again, I know the range to be able to hit the gunner again. So I'm gonna check the aim placement again to the southwest. Nobody's on it. Rep station's still there.
Hey guys, our
And
Habs proxy.
Habs proxy, so we're gonna have to pull back.
Just a couple guys inside.
Alright, I'm coming back, and not everybody pull back. We do need to maintain defense to the west.
I'm pulling back. I'm already here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Get at least 90%. At least 90%. I don't know how many's over there. Give me a
Roger.
full squad.
We're taking the radio now. What floor is the radio on?
So, a lot of friendlies collapsing in to try and get that radio and have defended. The people who built this fob did end up putting everything next to each other, which is unfortunate. Generally, that's something you want to avoid doing. Is that an enemy, Vic?
Careful with that Humvee. There's a BTR watching the south side of
Yep, there's a BTR to the southwest that can watch us. He's engaging us as we try and move to the Hab. Oh, fuck me. Alright, this is where I use smoke.
Get smoke up again.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't want to waste too much time though, so I'm immediately switching to rifle and I'm trying to move in. Oh, fuck! Oh, yeah. So that's the disadvantage of smoke. The BTR, as soon as he saw my smoke, he knew he just needed to shoot him there. I should have waited or gone around to the north. Losing this radio and Hab will hurt. Because we had an attack radio and Hab to become east, but we've lost that too, apparently. We're down to 72 tickets. We've lost 100 tickets since we started this round. Now, this is why, side note, not to criticize Trisler. He did have a rally down, but it burnt. But this is why rallies are important, because it gives you a backup spawn to be able to come back in and try and save the radio and Hab. It's a second chance, essentially. Unfortunately, the rally we did have, ideally, again, Trisler, if you watch this, I'm not criticizing you, but like, I think it's worthwhile feedback. Ideally, Trisler would have replaced his rally somewhere else in a safer, more secure location, which he forgot to do. Probably because he was overloaded dealing with a bunch of other stuff, which is fine. But because that didn't happen, this is why we're faced with this situation. That's why it's always important to be reminding yourself as a squad leader. Rally, radio, Hab. Rally, radio, Hab. Spawns are what you need to be talking to yourself about constantly. First thing to do when you spawn in, every single time, you gotta rearm. Now, don't just hit rearm all. You want to be careful about, like, I don't need more rifle mags. Because I'm a grenadier, I'm gonna like do a full rearm on my grenades. Let's say we were pretty low on ammo, which we are. I could, for example, just take 2 more grenades, and that allows more wise use of resources, team resources, so that the medics who need bandages get a couple bandages. The AT that really needs AT is able to get his AT, instead of the grenadier, me hogging all of the ammo and then robbing the rest of my team of really important resources that we need in order to win. Like that one lat or that one medic with the bandage could be the difference between victory and defeat. You know, the lat could be what enables us to kill a 15-point vehicle. The one medic could be the one with that last bandage to revive that AT who gets that game-winning shot. You know, all these little things add up, and it matters. And you need to care about them. All right, so we've lost Old Train Station. That's plus 60 tickets for the other team. We're at 2 tickets. We've lost.
Like this. Oh, I want to drop party. Fuck.
170 ticket difference. So it looks like that point capture wouldn't have mattered in the long run, but we didn't know. That's the whole
I
point,
think
right?
the Russians started
Uncertainty
with
is
too many
like
tickets.
part of the spice of this game. The fact that you don't have
We
complete
got faction
information.
just arguably
That's what
worse in
make
every
things.
way.
That's what makes things fun, in my opinion.
have more tickets.
There are the stats. Let's take a look at the timeline. Okay, so it looks like the team pretty early on had disadvantage,
205
which
infantry loss.
progressively
Yeah,
compounded into the final
199, that's
defeat,
crazy.
and that point capture was just the
single battle than the oath.
that was just the
Watch
nail in the
better on
coffin.
WK.
Yeah, so it looks like
we need
top
something to shoot.
radio
We only
losses,
Three helis, dude.
The only
and
reason we
infantry
were able to
losses
take
were
that point
kind of
is
the
the
major
armor
difference
that was
between the
right
two
there.
teams. Like vehicle losses
Yeah, they
too,
got
but
that
it was
freaking
like
armor
a
on
15
the
point
cross
difference
bridge and
versus
you try-
75